Johnny Roy here from Lexington, Kentucky on this Johnny Roy Blues channel. And this is a new thing, me talking to you like this. Most of the channel which has been going on since 2011, about 15 years or so, the most of it has been just my performances locally and regionally, as far as Beale Street in Memphis, and there's some performances from Louisville, but mostly in Lexington, Kentucky here, my local gigs. And I'm real happy with the progress of this channel so far. Approaching 10,000 subscribers, considering about 2 or 3 years ago I had only 150 subscribers, actually 148, but I'd like to do more of this speaking and talking about various subjects in the realm of blues and blues guitar. Guitar is my thing. Though I listen to all instruments in blues, adore harmonica players. I'm kind of like a closet. I wish I could play harmonica, but I don't play. Piano. I love blues, great blues piano, and all kinds of saxophone, everything. So I think that's one of the subjects I'd like to cover is. Not being hung up, if you're a guitarist, hung up just on blues guitar. Stop, listen to all blues. Become a real blues aficionado. And it opens up a whole world, And there is a whole world of blues. And there's various topics I would like to cover. I might do some videos where I'm teaching a guitar lesson or talking about various tonalities in blues. Almost every guitarist knows this A minor pentatonic scale, and some great guitar players like Albert King almost made his whole career off of this pentatonic scale. And it's a very simple scale, and it's sort of the framework for so many blues players. But there also is another approach to blues, mainly heard in Chicago blues by some of the studio players that played behind Little Walter, the Myers brothers, and Robert Lockwood, and all kinds of sort of under the radar guitarists that I would like to discuss, as well as going back to tonality. Besides that pentatonic scale, the other approach I heard the most was like Jimmy Rogers, playing around chord tones. And so, what sounds like a scale, he's just playing around like the A7th chord and doing a ninth and so on. I mean, there's also what I call blues tendency tones, where in a pentatonic scale you have these notes, but what about this note? The minor third resolving to the major third, also the flat fifth. I was doing that, my laughing lick earlier, where I was going like, I call it my laughing lick. I'm kind of rolling across the strings and doing minor second intervals, and but it's grace notes, and that's a very expressive thing too to talk about. So there's a lot of topics, and I might even play a solo note for note and offer the tablature for anyone who's interested. And it'll probably be more of those under the radar guitarists that people like Johnny Hartzman, who played with Al King, not Albert King, Al King I think he was originally from Louisiana, but was mainly on the West Coast, and Johnny Hartzman was on the West Coast, and so many topics to cover. Most guitar players I know don't know who Roscoe Gordon is, the blues pianist, or who's the Honey Dripper, the Roosevelt Sykes, things like that. So I want to cover different topics. I want to keep in touch personally, which I haven't done up to now on this channel. It's been all performance videos, and I appreciate all of your support. And for any YouTube channel that you enjoy watching or listening to the music, always like the videos, please, and subscribe. It's very important for us, to gain subscribers and to keep the channel going and growing. We all need your support, and especially in the realm of blues, it's not, the most exposed pop music. But it is the lifeblood of American music, I believe blues is. And there's so much that richness, that's come from the realm of blues. So enjoy, and I want to kind of keep it short. I don't know how long I've been going, but it's going to be a lot of fun, okay? So listen and keep in touch and stay tuned.